going absolutely wild right now. Explosive new reports just dropped about Erika Kirk's suspicious past, and people can't believe what they're seeing. But hold on, it gets even messier. Word on the street is that Charlie Kirk's own parents never liked Erika from day one. They allegedly warned him not to marry her, claiming she wasn't the woman she pretended to be. That alone has everyone rethinking everything they thought they knew. Now fans are digging up old clips that suddenly look way too uncomfortable. One resurfaced video from Charlie's Medal of Freedom ceremony is going viral all over again, and it's making people's jaws drop. You can literally feel the tension between Erika and Charlie's parents. They're standing apart like strangers. Not a single word exchanged, not even a look. The air in that clip feels icy cold, like something deep was going on behind those polite smiles. But wait, it gets even more shocking. A wild new theory claims Erika allegedly received a $350,000 bank transfer just weeks before Charlie's passing. And guess what? She was reportedly seen meeting with two mysterious individuals around the same time. Fans online are losing their minds connecting these dots like detectives, and the picture it's forming is straight out of a thriller. That tiny little clue turned social media into a full-blown investigation zone. Every thread, every tweet, every TikTok breakdown is trying to figure out the truth. People are asking the same burning question, right? Were Charlie's parents right about Erika all along?
I forgive him.
Nothing is changing, but I want to preface, we're not awkward. We're not like weird. Cringy. We're not cringe. We're not going to be tweeting as if it's him. That's tone deaf and really disturbing.
Could there really be something buried beneath these headlines, or is this just another internet conspiracy spinning out of control? Whatever it is, the drama is wild, and everyone's grabbing their popcorn because this story just keeps getting crazier by the hour. And let's be real. By the time you see all the evidence, you'll be wondering the same thing that's echoing all over the internet right now. What is Erika Kirk really hiding? It's been over a month since Charlie Kirk's sudden and heartbreaking death, yet the theories just won't stop. Each day brings a new twist, new claims, new receipts, and more chaos. What began as a tragic loss has now turned into one of the most controversial mysteries the internet's ever seen. And right in the middle of it all is Erika Kirk. Somehow every rumor, every thread, every deep dive online seems to lead straight back to her. Whether it's Reddit forums, late night YouTube videos, or shady Twitter leaks, her name always pops up. It's like she's the missing puzzle piece in every version of the story. And people are starting to wonder, why her? Why does every clue keep circling back to Erika Kirk? Before all this madness, Charlie and Erika were seen as the picture-perfect conservative couple. They had the image locked. Two ambitious believers driven by faith, family, and purpose. Their story looked like something out of a political fairy tale wrapped in Bible verses and Instagram filters. According to both of them, their love story began back in 2018 under what seemed like totally normal circumstances.
Absolute tragedy. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. This is the US. People are free to share their opinions, no matter how much somebody disagrees.
Erika, still going by Erika Fran V, was a former Miss Arizona USA, a podcast host, and a passionate advocate for Christian values. Charlie, already the bold and fiery face of Turning Point USA, was reportedly scouting for new on-camera talent, and that's when their paths crossed. But according to insiders, what happened next was anything but professional. In a 2023 Instagram post, Erika gushed about that very first meeting like it was something out of a rom-com. She wrote, 5 years ago today, we sat inside Bill's Burgers in NYC, deep in conversation over theology, philosophy, and politics. You paused, looked at me, and said, I'm going to date you. Fans melted over it. It sounded like a divine love story straight out of a Christian romance novel. Two people bonding over God, purpose, and politics in the middle of New York. What could be more perfect? Within a year, they were inseparable. Their chemistry was obvious, and they became a social media power couple. Charlie even shared that same story himself in a sweet video just days before his death. In that clip, he's smiling softly as he tells it to their little girl, saying, "It started as a job interview. And then I realized Mama was beautiful, smart, elegant, and Christ-like. So I said, forget this job interview, I want to date you," Erika had captioned it. My favorite love story. But now that once heartwarming clip is being watched under a whole new light, and the tone has completely changed. People are rewatching it frame by frame, studying every smile, every glance, every pause. What once looked romantic now feels unsettling. Fans are asking if that perfect love story was ever really what it seemed, or if something darker was hidden behind all that charm. And just when things couldn't get messier, another rumor exploded online. This one about tension between Erika and Charlie's parents.
That man. That young man. I forgive him.
Alleged insiders close to the Kirk family claim the relationship was rocky from the start. Supposedly, Charlie's parents thought he was too trusting, too quick to believe in people, especially someone as persuasive as Erika. And once that rumor started trending, everything escalated. Suddenly, that old award ceremony clip started circulating like wildfire again, and people swore they saw proof of conflict written all over their faces. Viewers pointed out how Erika stood stiffly apart, barely acknowledging Charlie's parents. The eye contact was non-existent, and the body language screamed discomfort. Even tiny details, a half smile, a glance away, a cold shoulder, were being dissected like evidence. Comment sections blew up with fans saying things like, "You can feel the tension through the screen," and "Something's off, that's not normal behavior at all." But the internet, being the internet, it didn't stop there. Things went from awkward family tension to full-blown scandal territory overnight. Reports started flying that Erika had hired the same private security firm Charlie used during his final event, the one where everything went down. People were quick to connect the dots, calling it an eerie coincidence that didn't sit right. From that point, the theories went off the rails. Fans began piecing together timelines, receipts, and old photos, trying to figure out what really happened behind the scenes. Some online sleuths even claimed there were overlapping payments, meetings, and encrypted messages exchanged right before that tragic day. Every corner of social media turned into a virtual crime board, screenshots pinned, timelines color-coded, and bold claims written in all caps. One fan tweet even said, "This isn't just drama anymore, it's starting to look like a setup." And honestly, that's why this whole situation has people losing sleep. Nothing about it feels simple anymore. Every day brings a new theory, a new screenshot, or another insider with supposed info that blows things up even more. Whether you believe the rumors or not, one thing's crystal clear. Erika Kirk has become the internet's most watched woman right now. Her name is trending nonstop, her every move is under a microscope, and everyone's waiting for answers. Because this isn't just about one mysterious payment or an old awkward video anymore. It's about the question that keeps echoing through every TikTok comment and YouTube chat. Was Erika the devoted wife the world thought she was, or was there something way more complicated hiding beneath that perfect image? And the truth is, no one knows for sure, not yet. But with the internet digging deeper than ever, receipts flying around, and the tension building every day, one thing's certain: this story is far from over. Stay tuned, because what's coming next might just change everything we thought we knew about the Kirks forever. Just when everyone thought this story couldn't get any wilder, boom! The internet lost its mind all over again. Out of nowhere, a shocking claim hit the timeline like a digital explosion. Erika Kirk allegedly linked to a mysterious $350,000 bank transfer just weeks before Charlie's sudden passing. The second that rumor dropped, social media went insane. Threads, posts, and videos were flooding X, TikTok, and Reddit as people tried connecting dots that didn't seem to make sense until they suddenly did. Here's where things start getting spooky. The company supposedly behind that massive payment, it mysteriously shut down just days later. No notice, no trace, just gone. Fans are calling it way too convenient, and the question that's got everyone whispering now is simple but chilling. What was really going on behind the scenes, and why does every road somehow lead back to Erika Kirk? The moment that rumor about the $350,000 transfer hit, the internet went full detective mode. Within hours, the entire online world was dissecting everything. Screenshots, financial data, old interviews, even random photos where Erika looked off. TikTokers suddenly became FBI agents, making timelines, matching receipts, tracking dates, and pointing out strange coincidences leading up to Charlie's final days. It felt like the whole internet had turned into a courtroom, and Erika was the one on trial. But what sent people into overdrive was her silence. Not a single denial, not one press release, no legal threat, nothing. Neither Erika nor anyone from Turning Point USA said a word. And in today's world, that's the biggest red flag there is. And because on the internet, silence equals guilt. People started posting, if it wasn't true, she'd shut it down immediately. That one line took over every comment section and gave the wildest theories a second life. Some sleuths began saying the money wasn't random at all, but part of something much bigger. Reddit threads started surfacing, connecting that transfer to a political consulting firm with reported ties to major Turning Point donors. That firm allegedly specialized in international strategic communications, which fans instantly called out as just a fancy phrase for propaganda management. And when that same firm suddenly shut down after the transaction, and people said it wasn't a coincidence, it was a cover-up. Others went straight for the timeline, and that's when things got even creepier. 3 weeks before Charlie's death, Erika reportedly canceled a major appearance at a women's faith conference she'd been hyping up for months. No reason given, no follow-up. Then, 10 days later, she was spotted at a private dinner at the Ritz-Carlton in Phoenix with 2 unknown men. According to people who were there, that meeting felt off. One witness said, "It didn't feel social at all." Another guest claimed Erika looked stressed and distracted, constantly checking her phone and barely touching her food. She allegedly left suddenly before dessert, leaving people uneasy. Someone else said she wasn't her bubbly self that night. It was like something heavy was sitting on her shoulders. Now, one dinner doesn't prove anything, but when you line it up with that $350,000 transfer and her sudden cancellations, it starts sounding like a real-life mystery thriller. And just when everyone thought it couldn't get more intense, a former Turning Point USA staffer dropped a bomb. He went viral after claiming he personally witnessed Erika and Charlie in a heated argument just days before his death. According to him, it wasn't some little disagreement. She was pacing, angry, and Charlie kept saying, "You're not going to ruin this for me." That quote alone blew up every corner of the internet, and people haven't stopped talking about it since. Fans started replaying every podcast, every interview, looking for signs and suddenly things they once ignored looked suspicious. One old video of Erika and Charlie talking about marriage went viral again because of how she cut him off mid-sentence. Her voice sharp, her smile tight. Back then, people thought nothing of it, but now, every frame is being analyzed like it's evidence in court. Comments are filled with things like, "Look at her eyes, she's not happy, and that smile is fake, you can tell." And then there's the Instagram post that sent chills through everyone. Just 2 days before Charlie's death, Erika posted a picture with the caption, "Sometimes endings are disguised as new beginnings." At the time, people scrolled past it. But after everything that's happened, that line hit different. Commenters flooded back, writing stuff like, "That's not motivational, and that's a warning, and why does this sound so eerie now?" But the plot didn't stop twisting there. A journalist from a conservative outlet tried digging deeper and actually reached out to the security firm allegedly hired by Erika. According to his own report, their response was just no comment, followed by them hanging up. That's weird enough, but what happened next had everyone's blood running cold. Hours after the article went up, the journalist suddenly tweeted he was stepping away from the story for personal reasons. He never explained why. His followers flooded the replies asking, "Are you safe? And did someone make you take it down?" From there, things got downright creepy. Several Reddit moderators from a massive thread dedicated to the Kirk case woke up to find their entire subreddit wiped clean overnight. Thousands of posts gone without a trace. No warning, no explanation, just vanished. Theories exploded instantly. Some said it was a targeted takedown. Others claimed powerful people were trying to bury the truth before it reached too far. Screenshots of deleted posts started circulating like forbidden evidence, fueling the paranoia even more. And through all that chaos, Erika remained totally silent. No interviews, no social media activity, no appearances. She just disappeared. Her last post before going dark, a black Instagram story with one cryptic line written in white text, "The truth doesn't need to scream." That single sentence hit like a thunderbolt. It was eerie, defiant, and mysterious all at once, and it left everyone with one haunting thought echoing in their heads. What truth was she talking about, and why did she vanish right after saying it? At this point, the internet was completely divided. Split clean down the middle. Half the people swore Erika Kirk was an innocent woman, a grieving widow unfairly torn apart by online conspiracy hunters. But the other half? They were convinced she was hiding something huge, something dark. Videos labeling her the conservative widow with secrets started dominating feeds, and TikTok sleuths even claimed to have tracked her recent online purchases that looked like travel gear, sparking wild theories that she might have already left the country. Then, out of nowhere, a post dropped on X, formerly Twitter, that sent shockwaves through every corner of social media. The post claimed to be from a supposed whistleblower accountant linked to one of Turning Point's big donors. In it, they accused a senior female board member of receiving indirect transfers from foreign advocacy groups disguised as consulting fees. No name was mentioned, but within minutes, internet detectives made the connection, and Erika's name was trending again. The post vanished less than an hour later, but the screenshots spread like wildfire. The damage was done. That's when it hit people. This story wasn't going away anytime soon. It was growing bigger, darker, and way deeper than just a marriage or a scandal. It started to feel like the kind of thing that goes beyond influencers and hits the realm of politics, power, and money. By the time mainstream media tried to jump in, it was already too late. The internet had already written its own version of the story, one filled with money trails, emotional manipulation, and whispered betrayals. Every time Erika stayed silent, every no comment or deleted post was treated like confirmation that she had something to hide. Fans who once adored her now looked at her differently. The once heart-filled comments under her photos were replaced with harsh words like liar, actress, set up. But it wasn't all hate. She still had die-hard supporters defending her online, calling the rumors evil gossip and begging people to let her mourn in peace. Yet the louder her defenders spoke, the more the skeptics doubled down. And then came the twist that made jaws drop all over again. According to sources claiming to have seen internal Turning Point emails, that $350,000 payment might have been linked to a company registered overseas. If true, this whole thing could take a dark international turn, connecting politics, money, and influence in ways no one saw coming. But so far, no one's been able to confirm it, and until that happens, the internet's not stopping its hunt for answers. Because let's be honest, this isn't just about a tragic relationship anymore. It's turned into a high-stakes mystery wrapped in faith, money, and power. And the world's obsessed. Then came the part that made even the most level-headed people go, okay, this is getting scary. Just 4 days after Charlie's sudden death, a timing that online detectives called too convenient to ignore, a viral post began spreading that claimed an alleged video existed showing Erika meeting privately with two unidentified men less than 48 hours after the tragedy. The post blew up instantly. Millions of views, thousands of comments, and every major thread demanded one thing: the footage. But here's the catch. No one's actually seen this supposed video. No credible journalist, no verified witness, not even law enforcement has ever confirmed it exists. Still, that didn't stop the rumor train from speeding full throttle. On the internet, proof isn't required, just enough intrigue to keep people scrolling. In less than a day, the story spiraled into total madness. Fake, exclusive leaks, disappearing posts, and accounts claiming insider info popped up like wildfire. Some lasted only hours before being deleted or suspended, which only fueled the paranoia even more. People were whispering about cover-ups and threats, and before long, the whole situation turned into digital hysteria. But then things got even stranger because the obsession shifted from rumors to Erika's behavior. Every video, every public appearance she made became evidence in the court of public opinion. Viewers started claiming her demeanor didn't fit that of a heartbroken widow. They said she seemed too calm, too polished, too collected. Clip after clip showed her showing up to events looking immaculate. Hair perfect, outfits flawless, voice steady and confident. To some, she looked like a woman keeping her faith and strength together in the face of tragedy. But to others, she looked like someone completely untouched by grief. The biggest moment came during Charlie's eulogy, a moment that should have been sacred, but ended up dissected like a crime scene. The line that broke the internet was when Erika looked out at the silent crowd and said, "To die free is the greatest victory." Half the audience praised her for her strength and faith, saying it was poetic. The other half said it felt rehearsed, even cold, more like a performance than a goodbye. Clips from that eulogy spread like wildfire, hitting millions of views in just days. People slowed them down, zoomed in, analyzed every blink, every breath, every forced smile. Comments poured in. She doesn't look sad, she looks relieved, and that's not grief, that's control. It was brutal. Social media had turned into a 24/7 emotional microscope. And if that wasn't enough, what happened next made people lose it completely. Barely a few weeks after Charlie's death, reports surfaced that Erika Kirk had quietly been appointed CEO of Turning Point America, the very organization her late husband built from scratch. No press release, no public vote, no announcement. It just happened. That move was like gasoline on an already raging fire. To critics, it looked like proof that the whole thing had been planned. You don't just slide into a CEO role weeks after a tragedy, one post read. That's not mourning, that's maneuvering. Another viral comment said, this feels like a corporate coup disguised as heartbreak. And what made it worse? The transition was way too smooth. No reported drama, no internal backlash, nothing. It was as if everything had been perfectly arranged long before Charlie's passing. And that thought sent chills through people online, because if this was just coincidence, it was the most convenient coincidence ever. From that point, Erika's image shifted completely. To some, she became a symbol of grace under fire, a woman surviving unimaginable loss with dignity and faith. But to others, she turned into something entirely different. A cold, calculated power player who always knew exactly what she was doing. Her nickname spread fast: the Widow Executive. It trended for 2 days straight, with memes, podcasts, and even parody accounts popping up overnight. Some mocked her as the Queen of Turning Point, while others swore she was being framed by forces bigger than her. Either way, one thing was undeniable. Erika Kirk had become one of the most talked about, most mysterious women on the internet, and with new leaks, deleted posts, and eerie coincidences still surfacing every day, it's clear this story is far from over. The internet's in chaos, split, obsessed, and demanding answers. How did Erika Kirk rise to power so fast? Who approved it? And why was there zero sign of internal discussion before it happened? That smooth transition didn't feel natural. It looked planned. People started linking her promotion to those same shadowy figures and that suspicious $350,000 transfer. It painted a picture that felt either brilliantly strategic or deeply sinister. On paper, her appointment looked respectful, a wife honoring her husband's work. But to the online world, it looked like a quiet coup wrapped in sympathy. Then came the silence that made everything worse. Charlie's parents vanished. No statement, no interview, no tribute, nothing. That absence hit everyone hard, and the silence itself felt like a clue. Even Dave Chappelle couldn't resist speaking up. During a live show, he said, "You don't just lose your son and vanish unless someone tells you to." The crowd gasped. That clip went viral instantly, and fans started asking, did Dave know something the rest of us didn't? Then the online sleuths went crazy. Reddit threads filled with supposed timelines, flight logs, and donation charts. TikTok detectives analyzed every photo, and YouTubers dropped receipts connecting Erika's name to Turning Point finances. But when people searched for Charlie's parents, there was nothing. No new photos, no appearances, nothing at all. That's when chilling whispers surfaced. Rumors that Charlie's parents were threatened or silenced after asking too many questions. One alleged insider claimed they started digging into the money, and that's when everything changed. Now, this isn't just about grief, or it's about power, silence, and control. What do you think really went down? Drop your thoughts below, hit like, share, and subscribe. Because if even half of this is true, this might be one of the darkest scandals ever. See you on the next one.